So, what's your call to action? How could people get involved? You're in Florida, and we do have listeners in Florida. So, tell us all the things.
I guess it depends what your jam is, right? Like I could be like, I would love for you to come canvas, but it depends on what your jam is. I think first is about do you have money? Do you have time? Like what do you like, right? Because there's a need, is social media your thing, are you good with administrative systems and you want to so it depends on what you want to do, right? I think if you're in Florida, um, find yourself a political home, find yourself an org, right? I think the most important thing in these times is to be super informed, right? Like, know your rights, even regardless of your immigration status. Know your rights and make sure that other people around you know their rights and that you are a safe space, a safe haven, like for folks who aren't safe, right? I think know your abortion funds. Florida has 6 abortion funds. Donate to the abortion funds. Because navigating these systems is so complicated, right? So like um, we do trainings, for example, on especially specifically in Panama, in Spanish, sorry, cómo hablar del aborto en español, right? To give people the
Mm.
tools to have these conversations with their family, right? So like it really just depends on what your jam is. If you're like, I'm just giving away my money, great. We got that too, right? If you're like, I have time and I have this skill set, or I have time and I'm willing to do this, or I think it's just really plug in. So what's the call to action? Like if you really want to plug in, like I mean, there's just so many different orgs doing great work and so many different ways to plug in. I know this is very general. I feel like I didn't adequately answer that question, but you can share my information if anybody has specific questions, and it also depends because there's so many issues, LGBTQ issues, uh, repro rights, health and justice issues, immigration, healthcare, Medicaid expansion, like, voting rights, citizen initiatives are under attack in Florida, and you know
Yeah.